morning, beautiful people. Please excuse my hair. It's one of those days where it's just super frizzy. It's not really greasy, so I don't have to wash it. It just doesn't really look good. And one of my New Year's resolutions was to not use as much heat on my hair. So I'm just trying to keep it out of my face and stop me from thinking about it. This video is going to be super relaxed, super chilled, calming. I've been watching a ton of Meg Hughes's videos on YouTube. She does not have enough subscribers for the quality of content that she makes, but all her videos are super relaxing, really motivating in a way to actually just kind of get your life together. So that is what we're going to be doing today. I've got lots of things to get done and I'm just going to take you with me for a day in the life, maybe 2 days, who knows, we will see. First thing I want to do today is to tidy my room, tidy more or less the entire flat, everywhere I could really do with a nice deep clean. And I think when we are spending a lot of time indoors, it's really important to have a nice clean tidy space where you feel nice and relaxed if that is where you are going to be spending all of your time. My room at the moment currently resembles a laundrette because I hand wash my clothes at uni to save money, and so my room has basically just got clothes that need to be washed, clothes that are washed, clothes that need to dry, clothes that need to be ironed. There's just clothes everywhere, there's bits everywhere where I've just not put stuff away. So that is going to be my first task of the day. I am about to try and attempt to clean all the washing up that you might be able to see behind me. My hand is really shaky as well, sorry, I have eaten, I don't know why I'm so shaky. We had like fake Nando's last night, it was really nice. My culinary skills are improving and we couldn't be bothered doing the washing up properly, so we kind of left it all. So I'm going to get that done right now and then it's done and then we can actually use the sink. If you have ever lived in student halls or you currently live in student halls, I think you'll know what I mean when I say it sometimes feels like you can't get your flat fully clean just because there's been other people here, other things have happened, but I have done as much as oh my god, there's a massive spider. So that is my cleaning all finished. I feel so much better knowing that it's done, it's out the way, it's looking nice, it's smelling nice, and that the rest of my day can just be spent doing stuff I want. I really like that I haven't really been on my phone much this morning. Obviously I've been filming on my phone, so I haven't been able to go on it, which is just really nice, just to actually be alone with my own thoughts. I think I am going to make myself the really nutritious lunch of beans on toast, and then I am going to head out. I want to get a lamp for my room, just because the bulbs in my room are like a really white, like bluey light, and if some people like that, that's what people enjoy, but I prefer like a much warmer, like yellowy light, just because I think it seems more homely to me. And it's because the bulbs we have at home are that sort of colour, so I associate that sort of colour light with being home. So I am going to nip down to Wilko, pick up a lamp, pick up a bulb and put that into my room so it feels a lot more homely. It's a really nice day outside now. It started off a bit gloomy earlier, but it's really nice, like clear blue skies, but really cold, and that's the sort of weather I really love, like when it's really fresh. So I will show you what I get up to on my walk. I am back from my little adventure out. I definitely wore the wrong shoes. I wore my new shoes that I got for Christmas. I'll show them you. I wore these boots. I mean, they're very funky. I absolutely love them. And they're comfy because they're for people with wide feet, like me. But there is absolutely no grip on them whatsoever. And the ground was like an ice rink. And I was holding onto the railings going down the little hill bit near the canal. But I am back. I've secured the goods. I've got my lamp. I've also picked up some stuff to bake brownies with because I thought that would be a nice little fun lockdown thing to do as well. One of the bigger things I do want to get done today is I want to sort of redecorate my room. I say redecorate. I kind of did that the first week that I got back, but I have some things just to make some changes to freshen up the space, seeing as I am going to be spending a lot of time in here. So my plan is I have a flat white sheet that is meant to go on a bed. It's just in the corner there. And I want to try and cover this pinboard in white fabric, essentially, just because I think it will look a lot nicer. I think it will go with my room more. I think it will make my room look brighter and bigger. But it's going to be a bit of a task if it's a one-person job. I need to iron it, and then I need to fold it, measure it, get it to the right kind of length, and then actually cover the thing. So I am going to pop you on a little bit of a time lapse whilst I attempt to do all of those things, and I'm going to put my little new lamp on and I will show you how it looks afterwards. So I would just show you the finished result, finished project with my new lamp on as well. It feels so much more homely. There's a little bit of a gap there, but we're going to ignore that. And I do prefer it. It just makes the room look brighter. And then if it gets to a point where I'm like, change my mind, I can always just take it down. I have decided to make some brownies. I'm not making them from scratch because I do not possess the culinary talent required to do so. So I have a lovely box mix that I picked up at Tesco today, and I'm going to put some pink Smarties on them to keep them in brand and to keep them very girly. Now, the last time I made these, I didn't realise that this was actually like a tray for them so that they turned out thick enough. But I decided to bake them all in this, and then they weren't thick enough. They were like really sharp and not very good, if I'm honest. So I'm going to try and assemble this cardboard tray thing so that they turn out a bit nicer. Okay, it doesn't say how to, it just says assemble the tray, which is really helpful. Oh, I get it. Bob the Builder, can we fix it? How's everyone doing? How are you doing? Going back into lockdown. Obviously, at the time of filming, we've been in it about a week now. I think like a week on Tuesday it is, and it's currently Saturday. I started out well, took a dip for the past few days, and then today I've kind of perked myself back up again and basically just tried to get back to being myself. I don't know what it was about the last couple of days. I think I was kind of getting cabin fever. I was getting really stressed out as well because I kept watching the news and kept seeing the figures and how many deaths and how many cases. And I have kind of made the decision now that I am not going to check the news every day. I like to keep up to date so that I'm not ignorant to it, but I think checking it every day is becoming a bit obsessive, and I don't need that at the moment. So yeah, I am a mess. I am going through the motions a bit in this lockdown, as I'm sure everybody else is as well. Obviously, it's gonna, I can't get these open. Obviously, it changes day to day. Hey, we did it. I'm just trying to kind of take every day as I go, really, and listen to my body, listen to what I need. I have noticed that I definitely work better, I definitely thrive better when I have a routine. So I am sort of trying to get back into having that and to have a healthy routine and to not have the routine of lying in bed all morning and not really doing anything with my life. because that isn't really healthy and that's not good for my mental health. I've been trying to go for a walk every morning, obviously within reason. I went the other day at like 7 in the morning because my classes started pretty early, and I regret that because it was dark and I just spent the entire walk like worrying about, is somebody following me? Is there a scary man behind me? I didn't really feel safe. So I started going I started going at around 8 o'clock because then it's sort of getting light and then it's light by the time I'm like halfway through my walk, which is a lot better for me, makes me feel a lot safer. I also need to invest in some shoes that are good in snowy weather because I don't have any at the moment. Like I said earlier, I went out in my white high heel boots today and that was a stupid decision. I am totally on board with the stupid decision though because I felt absolutely amazing. But I only seem to own like Converse or trainers that aren't going to give me any grip. This is looking lovely. I mean, I could probably eat this with a spoon. It's just melted chocolate and butter, fat and sugar. That is what I run off. Going back to like how we're all feeling, I kind of went through a bit of a slump the past like week or so. I mean, everyone has up and down days, but especially I think if you're into musical theatre, you'll kind of understand that you have weeks of feeling like you are absolutely amazing and that you are thriving, and you have weeks where you really question if you should be doing this and if you have the talent to. Also, I got these eggs yesterday. They have white shells. I've never had eggs with white shells before, ever. And they just seem like so American to me. Like, I've never seen eggs with white shells over here. I mean, I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, but we'll see. I'm just sharing the news with you. I had my like really good week where I was on a roll and I felt really good about myself, like just before Christmas. And then coming back this week, I had my week where I was like, oh my God, I'm not good enough to do this. Like, this is going to rip me to shreds. But I've kind of had a revelation today. My teachers have been really nice about it. They've been very encouraging. I'm back on it. I'm back to feeling myself. I know things don't change overnight, so anything that I am insecure about, I just need to take time and let it fester and let myself improve rather than trying to rush it and get something perfect in like a week, because I am just bound to crash and burn if I do that. Can I just say, when I am at home, I am quite a good baker, which is really weird because I'm such a bad chef. Like, I'm not a bad chef. I need to give myself more credit where credit is due. However, compared to like my friends and my flatmate, I am quite a boring like chef. Like, I don't adventure out of my comfort zone. But with baking, like I feel like I'm fine with it. Like, I never really burn much. Nothing ever comes out tasting like horribly or raw or anything like that. Whereas cooking, oh my word, when I first moved to university, I'm not even going to say it's my fault. I'm going to say it's these hobs' fault because they're absolutely rubbish. I cooked a boiled egg and it was still raw after like 10 minutes. And then I realised that I had the hob on the lowest setting instead of the highest setting because someone had scratched all the markers off on the hob. Also, I'm really sorry that this really isn't like aesthetically pleasing and the lighting probably isn't great. Obviously, uni halls. Obviously, uni halls aren't going to be the most aesthetically pleasing places to film. But I can't do anything about that. And the lighting, we don't have the main lights on in here because it's like really horrible, like stark medical lighting. So we just have lamps and we have quite a dark corner. Anyway, I have got my ring light, but guess what? If you watched, I can't remember which video it was, I think it was my How I Keep My Musical Theatre Training Up. I mentioned that I brought my ring light and that I was asking for another one for Christmas. Guess what? I got the one for Christmas, also broke it, so it's sellotaped together now. So I'll probably have to buy a new one at some point. So I am going to pour this out properly, whack them in the oven, and I will show you what they're looking like when they are cooked. So this is how they're looking. They look beautiful. We've got some pink Smarties in, keeping us on brand. I'm going to cut them into like little bite-sized pieces just because it will stop me from eating like massive chunks of brownie. I mean, I probably will still eat them all, but it makes me feel better, which is, oh, she's back from Tesco. I'm just wobbling. You can smell it.
I'm sweating. How's it going?
charming. I kind of hope they're gooey. I prefer a gooey brownie rather than like a cakey brownie. And I'm gonna warm them up before I eat them. I'm gonna tell myself that these will last me like a few days and that I'll just like nibble on them here and there, but let's be honest, they're all going to be gone by tonight. Are you a corner brownie person or a centre?
I'm a centre.
I'm a centre. I feel like the corner's a bit too crispy for me.
Yeah.
This is my brownie tower. I'm really proud of how they turned out. In a student oven as well. Student ovens are usually rubbish. They're really good. I haven't talked with my mouth open, but I'm gonna. I have just had the most lovely shower. I am in the most fashionable outfit ever, grey joggers and a grey hoodie. I am also aware that my outfit has changed 4 times now in this video. I am indecisive and can't decide what to wear. I put something on and I'm like, oh, this is too dressed up, oh, this is too casual, oh, this isn't comfortable enough, and then I always end up in these kind of clothes. You haven't missed much. All I've done is cut up the brownies and then I went and had a nice, lovely long shower. You know, the sort of shower where you do absolutely everything. So I was just singing, vibing with myself. My entire body is moisturised. I feel like a dolphin. I absolutely love it. I am going to Fake Tan tonight because I love how it looks. I love how it makes me feel. It makes me feel like an icon, a legend, the moment. So I am going to do that, but I just want to let my moisturiser sink in. I also did a face mask. I did, you know, like the Garnier, I want to say moisture one, but it's not. It's the ones, you know, where you like fold them in and squeeze them in and it goes like and puts all the like, not acid, serum into the mask. So my skin feels nice and lovely too. I probably look like death. I am really tired. I think I've been a bit run down the past few days. I don't know if it's actually like illness or whether just I've been like used to doing nothing all day and then it's been my first week back. I've not got corona again, don't worry, I've been tested, I'm negative. I'm gonna take the evening to relax, to chill. We're having chili for tea, which I've actually never had, and my flatmate was like cursing me. I was like, I've never had chili before, so I will give you a review of what that is like. So yeah, that is what my evening is going to look like. I'm gonna be relaxing. I might do a bit of reading later, who knows. I think I am going to carry this vlog on until tomorrow and do it like my weekend in lockdown, because there's some stuff that I wanted to do today and vlog that I haven't been able to get done, like doing my nails, reading, going for more walks, this and that. So I will be sure to take you along. I am ready for the day, I am back, I'm out of bed. My hair isn't greasy, it's just still a little bit wet, but I am trying to use less heat on my hair, so I'm letting it air dry as much as I can. It's just gone 11:11, so make a wish. I hope you made a wish. And I am going to head out for a little bit of a walk. One of my goals for this year is to kind of move my body every day and to not just sit stagnantly in my room festering doing nothing. So I'm going to head out now, might take a bit of a drink with me, go for a little wander around the city, and then I'm going to head back just in time for lunch and make myself a nice warm lunch. I am back from my little walk around town. I popped into Tesco as well and picked up some of the like reduced stuff. I think I got some scones, or scones, however you say it, some pancakes, some tea cakes, and I've headed back. I am now back at my flat. I'm going to make myself some lunch. I'm having tuna pasta, which my flatmate hates. Like, she hates the smell of it. But I'm really in the mood for it, so I am going to enjoy that, and then I might have a scone or a brownie or both maybe, and then I think I am going to paint my nails. So I am going to paint my nails now. I got into a really bad habit in the last, well, not the last lockdown, the first lockdown back in March of last year. I was trying to do my own acrylics, my own gels, and it really didn't turn out well. I am very much a perfectionist, so when the tiniest little bit didn't look right, I would try and take them all off and redo them. So my nails were just absolutely wrecked. think after this, me and my flatmate are going to watch a little bit more of Bridgerton. We started it, I want to say on Friday. But it's so good. Honestly, you'll have probably heard reviews about it already. It gets really good reviews. My only way of describing it would be like if Downton Abbey was done like Gossip Girl. So there is kind of like a Gossip Girl in it who we don't know who she is, and she's voiced by Julie Andrews, which I absolutely love. Julie Andrews is an icon. Literally, we were watching it last night and there's one moment where these two characters who like evidently like each other but won't admit it, go to hold hands, and it had us like on the edge of our seats, and I was like, I can't believe as girls in the 21st century we are getting excited over two characters holding hands on a TV show.
Well, I think that is my nails done. They are by no means perfect, but it makes me feel a lot happier just having something on my nails. It makes me feel like, I don't know, it just makes me feel happy. So I am going to watch a little bit of Bridgerton, and then I will show you what I am cooking for tea. I am going to spend the afternoon watching Bridgerton. Again, highly recommend that. And if I do anything else, I will be sure to check in and let you know.
Hello, lovely people. I've watched a bit of Bridgerton. I made myself some food. I really like at the moment. I mean, I'm by no means a chef. I think I've explained once or twice in this video, but I really enjoy making my own food, even if it's not something necessarily healthy. It makes me feel better knowing exactly what I'm eating. We've had a bit of a dance, we've put some music on, just the sort of dance where you put some good music on and you just don't care. We've had Lily Allen on, I'm sure you all know which Lily Allen song we've probably had on, and just let go, and it's really nice. I haven't done that in a while. The other great songs to do that to are ABBA songs and Rihanna songs and Beyonce, just any like feel good song. It's great just to like let go of everything. So I am probably going to wind down for the evening now. It's just about to go 7 o'clock. I want to start doing quite a bit of journaling. One of my biggest problems is that I have all these thoughts and worries or stresses inside my head, and they get to a point where it overwhelms me so much that I just do nothing because I don't know what to do about them. And I found that writing them down and getting it out on paper and having something physical in front of me showing me what I need to do really helps me. And even if I've got a problem, if I write the problem down, a lot of the time when I read it back, I'm like, oh my word, like it's not that big of a deal. Because I think by reading it back, I almost read it through new eyes and I read it as if it's somebody else's problem and not mine. So I highly recommend that. So I am going to do a little bit of, I don't like saying journaling because it sounds like I'm keeping a diary. And like, I guess I essentially am, but I just kind of have my nice Be Kind notebook. I'll show it you. I got it in Home Bargains, and it's really nice. And I'm just trying to keep all my like mental health and positive things in that book, things that will help me become a healthy person. So I am going to do that. I'll probably do a little bit of reading as well just before bed. So I am probably going to end the vlog here. I won't check in with you again. I will just show you a time lapse, show you a few time lapses and let the video run out. I hope you enjoyed this really relaxed video. I really enjoyed making it because it makes me get out of bed and do something, and it puts me in a really good mindset. So definitely let me know if you want to see more vlogs like this. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, if you like musical theatre, if you like similar content to this, anything really, I make any kind of videos, then be sure to check out my channel and like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.